the most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one can stop me. I'm the best ever. There's never been anybody as good. My style is impetuous. My defense is impregnable. And I'm just ferocious. I want your heart. I want to eat his children. Praise be to Allah.
What you want, what you need. Ready to do the stats at lightning speed. It's the All Boxing Broadcast. It's the All Boxing Broadcast. Jermaine the Can, trending up. Don't forget about Aaron sitting in the cut. Don't think it's your average podcast. It's the All Boxing Broadcast. ABB, 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 ABB. Don't think it's your average podcast. It's the All Boxing Broadcast. ABB, 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 ABB. Don't think it's your average podcast. It's the All Boxing Broadcast.
Welcome to All Boxing Broadcast.
What's up, boxing fans? This is Prison Tomato Can with All Boxing Broadcast, and I'm back. And the question in the show in the segment today is: are they using Gervonta Tank Davis to promote Shakur versus Herrera? What do I know? I'm just a tomato can. So I'm just gonna jump right into it. So today, the video came out with I'm trying not to use their names because they like to report my videos and sue and everything. But they had a video out today with Queensberry guy and Matchroom guy talking pretty much about a potential match. They asked them, hey, with Shakur and Herrera, will both of these guys give up Shakur versus Herrera to fight each other and all that good stuff. So let's just play the video real quick.
The first one is Shakur Stevenson v. Jadier Herrera. Would you take that?
Yes.
Would you take that?
Yes. I mean, I think Shakur would fight anyone. I don't think he necessarily knows who Herrera is yet, but he's he actually probably will. But he's a boxing enthusiast, Shakur, and he'll fight everyone. Obviously, he's looking for Tank and the massive fights, but he would fight anyone.
It's obviously early to put Shakur in, but the opportunity is too big, I guess, Frank. Or do you think he can beat
I've got
Shakur?
to be honest, I fancy him. I fancy him in the fight. It won't be an easy fight, and Shakur's a good fighter, but I really do believe in him. And I think if he gets the opportunity, he's going to show the world what he's all about.
Now, when you watch that video, and all of the crazy things that went on about like when the Kid Austin situation happened, when Kid Austin and Shakur Stevenson was supposed to fight, and then Patty Lee jumped in and replaced Kid Austin when he got sick and all that. Okay. So Herrera pretty much was on I want to fight Shakur spree ever since. He was just like, hey, I want to fight Shakur. I wanted to fight him. Why didn't Shakur pick me? Why didn't Shakur pick me? So all the boxing fans pretty much was like, yeah, why didn't Shakur pick him? Why didn't Shakur pick him? And I saw this a mile away. That's why in one of my past videos, I kind of said some things that I kind of said something that I regret. One thing that I regret, because to be honest, everybody knows. And then they got into the part where he talking about, obviously he want to fight Gervonta Tank Davis, but people starting to call Shakur Stevenson out on mentioning all these guys and then saying, oh, this is a good fight, I'm going to get the fans the best fight that they want to see, only to give people the fight.
The fight everybody has not been waiting for.
Like Patty Lee or anybody. So what do I know? I'm just a tomato can. Now, my biggest thing with this is I feel like they done dug a hole for Shakur. I think Shakur, that would have, I'm jumping the gun. Because I think now, and then like with Shakur coming out the other day saying that Shakur versus Tank would be the biggest fight in boxing. And Shakur's pretty much acting like that's the only fight in boxing. The only fight in boxing, right? But it's like, come on, man, you got to fight. You got to fight some people. got to fight. And a lot of people just accusing Shakur of not fighting. Now, so what made me use this video today is pretty much this part right here. When Eddie Hearn said this.
But he's a boxing enthusiast, Shakur, and he'll fight. Obviously, he's looking for Tank and the massive fights, but he would fight.
Now, in this video, they talked about Shakur fighting Herrera, right? But he always got to include.
But he's a boxing enthusiast, Shakur, and he'll fight. Obviously, he's looking for Tank and the massive fights, but he would fight.
He always got to include Gervonta Tank Davis. And some of the boxing fans, the ones that's real boxing fans, are actually catching on because if you're a real boxing fan, then you remember when Eddie Hearn said this also.
We're instructed to have certain conversations around fights for him, of which is an honour. One of those is not Gervonta Davis.
So they was instructed to have talks with fighters, and one of them was not Gervonta Tank Davis. That's what he said in the video right before. That's what he said in the interview right before the Peddley fight. Right before the Shakur Stevenson versus Kid Austin fight, which turned into the Peddley fight. That's what Eddie Hearn said. He said he was, and that was right before. Matter of fact, well, yeah, that was right before the fight. But the talks was like right before Shakur. Well, right after he signed the deal, right after he booked on the PBC Tank fight, and then when he signed with Eddie Hearn, and he was instructed not to pursue a Gervonta Tank Davis fight. But then now when he's promoting a fight, he's saying this.
But he's a boxing enthusiast, Shakur, and he'll fight. Obviously, he's looking for Tank and the massive fights, but he would.
So why did he feel the need to say that obviously he want to fight Tank when he clearly just stated that he was instructed not to pursue a Gervonta Tank Davis fight? I can't get like it. If the real listen. I know. I listen. I went down a rabbit hole that I wish I didn't go down in this boxing talk, this boxing everything, and all this. Listen, I know you got some biased Gervonta Tank Davis fans. You got some biased Devin Haney fans, some biased Lomachenko fans. You got some biased Shakur Stevenson fans. You got some PVC, strong PVC people. You got some strong top rank. You got some strong matchroom. But any true boxing fan can see that Eddie Hearns is I don't know, man. I don't know what to say about Eddie Hearn. I guess Gervonta Tank Davis know what to say about Eddie Hearn. Hold on.
That's the question I'm with. He's a snake in a suit. That's all. He's a snake.
He a snake in a suit. That's it. 1 minute he's saying, I was instructed not to pursue a Gervonta Tank Davis fight. And then the next minute he's saying, Shakur want to fight him bad. No, it can't be both, man. It can't be both. I'm sorry. I'm just a tomato can, but it just can't be both. So that got me into just thinking, so many other things. And I believe, and this is my thing. I love boxing. I have respect for all of the fighters. And not only do I have respect for them, I wish success and great health on all of these fighters. Every last one of them, even if I don't like some of the things that they do. I'm just a tomato can. But I want these guys to go in the ring, give us the best performance they could give us, and be able to go home to their family and, with all their faculties, like Mayweather always said. Shout out Mayweather. What do I know? I'm just a tomato can. But, so, it's been reports that Shakur Stevenson had like hand problems and all. And I get that. I get that. I get that. You know. Matter of fact, oh, I think I got the video for that. Wait a minute.
Not to worry about the pressure or anything else. Yes, when we do fight, I want to have my hands fully prepared and ready to go. So, like I said, I'm going to get on it ASAP and make sure that it's on point and everything is good when we do settle our difference in the ring. But
so, see what I'm saying? Like Shakur could go on an interview and say, "I want to wait till my hands get fully good and all this," but then get on another interview or in the same interview and say, "I want these big fights, but they're ducking me." Shakur, man, y'all, hey man, no, we not doing that. I will respect him more. I will respect them more. And a lot of boxing fans will respect him more. A lot of boxing fans will respect them more. Tell the truth. Hey, my hand's messed up. I'm postponing certain things. And if people call you a duck, they're not a true fan. You know what I'm saying? But the problem is y'all doing these interviews, y'all talk too much, if you ask me. That was on the song. What do I know? I'm just a tomato can. You talk too much and you contradict yourself every time you get on the interview trying to big it. Listen, every time you lie, you have to tell another lie to cover up that lie. But what do I know? I'm just a tomato can. Eddie Herrera can't come out here and say that Shakur not fighting Tank right now because he was instructed not to pursue a Tank fight, and then come back and say, well, Shakur about to fight Jadier Herrera, but he definitely want to fight Gervonta Tank Davis. What do I know? I'm just a tomato can. See? So that's the biggest thing with Shakur, and while all the fans are catching on and they pretty much telling him, hey man, you no. And so now let me jump speeds a little bit. Going back to the point of saying that the Jadier fight versus Shakur, when I said
The fight everybody has not been waiting for.
the fight that everybody has not been waiting for, or when I say
Well, ain't nobody gonna watch that motherfucking fight.
people are saying things like that. People are saying things like, I wouldn't watch Shakur versus no Jadier, no Herrera. I wouldn't watch that fight. Oh, that's the fight that nobody been because you sit there and you call all these guys' name and then you fight this guy. No disrespect to this guy because in my opinion, I'm just a tomato can, but in my opinion, this would have been a great fight for Shakur Stevenson had he not started being compared to Gervonta Tank Davis. This is the level that Shakur Stevenson is on. I always said when people started saying Gervonta Tank Davis versus Shakur Stevenson is the best fight in boxing, I'm like, how? Like like I'm not even going against it. How? Tell me how is that the best fight if Shakur gonna fight everybody the same way? He's gonna tip tap, pip pap, run. What do I know? I'm just a tomato can, and I don't have a problem with the way Shakur Stevenson fight. You see what I'm saying? I don't have a problem with it. I don't have a problem with the way that if he's gonna be more defensive or skillful or anything. I don't have a problem with it. It's the people that he's with that have a problem with his fighting style, and they are in his ear telling him the only fight you gonna look good in is if you do that versus Gervonta Tank Davis because they're trying to save their fighters, their favorite fighters. They're trying to save their Lomachenkos, their Williams Zapatas, their all of the fighters that they really want to grow. Because see, what you gotta understand that, like, oh wait, I ain't even meant to pull up this video right here. Let me see. Is this the one?
Bro, I hate to like be so real, like and how I really feel.
Please do be, bro. Let
But
us
like
know.
my truth is like boxing is politics. It's politics, so anybody could be.
Boxing is politics. Like Shakur Stevenson say, boxing is politics. So pretty much, Shakur isn't gonna dedicate himself, or he didn't dedicate himself to Eddie Hearn fully, all the way. So Eddie Hearn is gonna promote him the way he wants to promote him, and whether it's crashing his career out to get the money that he feel like he need off of him as long as he got him, because y'all keep forgetting Gervonta Tank Davis said
That's the question I'm with. He's a snake in a suit. That's all. He's a snake.
He's a snake in a suit. And I get it because it's business. And if you're not a snake in business, in this kind of sport, in this kind of business, then you're not gonna be successful. So I get it. But at the same time, do Shakur get it? Do Shakur fans get it? Do these boxing fans get it? That boxing is politics. Shakur went into that fight and he was doing interviews in a different mindset. It was down, depressed looking, just straight, just and oh man, there's so much to unpack. Oh man, like even the argument, it was an argument between him and Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford telling him, Tank is not your biggest. That's not the fight. That's not the fight that's going to define you. That'd be if you was to beat Gervonta Tank Davis. If the biggest if in the world. That'd be his biggest accomplishment. That doesn't mean that that's the biggest fight in boxing. That doesn't mean that. But what do I know? I'm just a tomato can. See? So these guys, they Shakur, and I get it. I get it. He trying to make his money. He trying to chase his success or his greatness, how he be saying. Hey, I get it. But you can't keep feeding the people BS because we start to smell it and don't eat it no more. What do I know? I'm just a tomato can. I like that. So my biggest thing, man, I think that the Herrera fight would have been a good fight on Shakur resume before they started comparing him to Gervonta Tank Davis. I feel like Shushu would have been a good fight on on Shakur resume. I feel like shoot, who else, man? There's so many good fights that would have been good on Tevin Farmer would have been a good fight on Shakur resume before they started comparing him to Gervonta Tank Davis. They set his pedestal too high, in my opinion. They set his pedestal too high without him doing. And I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be. Hey, they set his pedestal too high without him doing something. People say he's a three-division world champion, and that's facts. That's true. But Shakur also said, you know, Shakur said that it don't even matter. You know what I'm saying? You just got to be.
Feel like it's sometimes maybe easier to become a world champion than it was back in the day, and if you put in the right sort of place, the right time, that you can be moved that way. Does that disappoint you? I know you've talked about the competitiveness and things like that before, but
Yeah, I think now it's just a business. I think it's all about who you know. And I think that if you know the right guy, you'll become world champion.
See, so that's what I'm saying. And once again, I'm gonna say they got to stop fucking talking sometimes. Some of these boxers don't need to talk. And I'm gonna be the first person to say that my favorite fighter, Gervonta Tank Davis, sometimes he don't need to talk. Bro, I need to focus on fight. Like he great at fighting, he good at, that. Bro, not good at. They'll trick him into saying some shit. And you see what I'm saying? So they'll trick them into. But Eddie Hearn them, they know better, man. They've been in the game for a long time. They've been in the game too long to be. And the funny thing is, they've been in the game back before, people could have went back to certain videos and certain things, and you would have to find it in the magazine, and then he could deny it because they had to write it. A writer wrote it. He could say that the writer twisted his words. Like when Teofimo Lopez tried to say they twisted his words, but Keyshawn Davis ran up on him, and then Keyshawn was like, "Nah, bro, you said it. Like you said it." And then I look at Eddie Hearns, and I be like, "How you say this?"
We're instructed to have certain conversations around fights for him, of which is an honour. One of those is not Gervonta Davis.
How you say that, and then come right back and say this?
But he's a boxing enthusiast, Shakur, and he'll fight. Obviously, he's looking for Tank and the massive fights, but he would fight.
Come on, man. Like just 2025, you could go and pull it up, man. Look, I could go and type on YouTube the video when Eddie Hearn said this. It's popping up. You can't. People catching on to the BS that y'all doing. If people catching on, well, all you got to do is be right and real. I could go pull up videos of Eddie Hearn talking trash about Shakur Stevenson. And then Shakur signed a couple of fights with him. And then now Shakur the best fighter in the world. Come on, man. We got to know that what Tank said about Eddie Hearns is the truth.
That's the question I'm with. He's a snake in the suit. That's all. He's a snake.
He's a snake in the suit. If the money, so you gotta understand who making these guys money. And this is what's messing up the sport of boxing. I get it. I get if they uplift. I don't care who you uplift and how you uplift, but when you trash people to uplift people is the problem. That's the problem in the sport of boxing. Eddie Hearn making $1 off Shakur right now, so of course he's gonna big him up as much as he can. He's making $1 off him, and I'm not mad at that. But don't sit there and try to make it look like this guy is. Don't do that. Now that's where it's a difference between rocking with your fighter and just downing another fighter, or rocking with somebody or downing another person. Like that's, what do I know? I'm just a tomato can. So, like I said, I wasn't gonna stay on long tonight. I just wanted to kind of talk about that. Man, it been going down my timeline all day, and it was like, dang, man, come on, Shakur, you still ain't learned it yet. Bruh, you can't stand on the side of somebody and keep using their name and put it on the performances that you're putting on. When they're listen, I'm gonna tell you like this. Tank just got robbed, in my opinion. It was a draw. Even if Tank get an L, Tank gonna still outsell y'all. He gonna still, like, none of y'all still gonna be on his level. It's just, what do I know? I'm just a tomato can. None of y'all, because you jumping from, I almost said the wrong thing. You jumping from promoter to promoter, this, that. You don't want to dedicate yourself to somebody. And I'm not, listen, just not me giving y'all advice on what to do. I'm not telling you to dedicate yourself to Eddie Hearn. I'm not telling you to dedicate yourself to PBC, none of that. All I'm saying is they're not out for your best interest. They out for what's right now interest. Like, they out for what's right now interest, and y'all falling for it. And then y'all letting them, because ain't nothing better than that they want to see than Gervonta Tank Davis fall. That's what their goal is. And then when y'all sit there on their team, y'all are part of their goal. What do I know? I'm just a tomato can. Y'all are part of their goal. Because I had a clip I wanted to put up. It was a funny clip. What that guy name, man? He do interviews too. Oh Lord, what my dude name? He's a cool dude. I don't want to say a lot because but no, he a cool dude. But he was interviewing Bootsy, and he asked Bootsy. He said, "Bootsy, I saw in the I saw in the past interview you said that you would fight Gervonta Tank Davis for all that money that he made. You think you could beat Gervonta Tank Davis?" And Bootsy was like, "Man, take a beat my stupid ass." So I was down laughing at that, right? And it only made me think. See, me and Bootsy could say stuff like that. The Boxers fans, I'm just a tomato can. Yeah, they'll beat my stupid ass. But what happens when Shakur Stevenson cut the cameras off and go sit in the living room? He done talk all that trash. He done said all that stuff about Tank. And then he like, man, take a beat my stupid ass. I promise I feel like that's what they be doing. From him to Keyshawn, because I saw when shoot my camera messing up, y'all, my bad. I saw when Keyshawn Wallow, what their name? Wallow and Gilly. And, Keyshawn and Keyshawn was up there like, yeah, I beat Tank, I do this, I'ma knock him out quick. And then Wallow said, no, you won't. No, you won't. Nah, I don't care. Nah, you ain't about to come up here and say that. No, you won't. And Keyshawn couldn't do nothing but like laugh because he knew in his mind. Man, I can't mess with Tank. Funny thing, Keyshawn just came back out in another interview. I should have had that clip. I would have had that clip. I was supposed to have that clip, but I said I wasn't going to talk about it in the way that I wanted to talk about it. But Keyshawn was like, you know what? I don't even want to fight Tank no more. He was like, I don't even want to fight Tank. Just give me Lamont Roach and let Shakur fight Tank. And then he went to talking about how he moving up to 140 or 147 and this and that. But I think these guys telling these guys, man, behind the scenes, bro, you can't beat, bro. Bro will tear you up. You know what I'm saying? Don't let that Lamont Roach fight fool you. You know what I'm saying? Lamont Roach, don't let that fight fool you. Lamont Roach, no Tank. Like, they know each other. They know. They know what they did back in the day to, whatever and all that. What do I know? I'm just a tomato can. People be thinking, real boxing fans be trolling when they were saying Lamont Roach gonna be Gervonta Tank Davis' hardest fight. Imagine that. Imagine that. Wait, can we process that for a minute? If that fight just happened, Lamont Roach versus Gervonta Tank Davis, right? That fight just happened. That was Tank hardest fight right there. And they robbed Tank and gave him a draw. Imagine what Tank gonna do to the rest of you motherfuckers. But what do I know? I'm just a tomato can. Hey y'all, I just realized I ain't had the light on the whole time. But yeah, what do I know? I'm just a tomato can. Like I say, I'm about to get up out of here, man. It was fun talking to y'all. I just know. Oh no. Wait, I wanted to say, and I want to make sure that people hear this loud. I don't have a problem with Shakur Stevenson fighting Jadier Herrera. Now I'm gonna troll, but I don't have a problem with it. I feel like that's Shakur Lee. I feel like Shakur going to outbox him. I feel like it's gonna be the same thing. I feel like Shakur's gonna avoid his punches. He's gonna outbox him. But that's all right. That's all right. What do I know? I'm just a tomato can. That's all right with me. I feel like Shakur's gonna dominate it. I feel like he's gonna dominate that fight. I feel like he's gonna just outbox him. I don't feel like he's gonna stand in the pocket. I'm not telling him to stand in the pocket. I'm not telling him to go and get beat up. I'm not saying that. Ooh, yeah, I'm not saying it. So I think that that'll be a good fight. I think that that'll be really Shakur chasing his own journey. His own journey. What do I know? I'm just a tomato can. I was trying to hold out a little bit because I thought I was gonna have some. I had some people coming through. Apparently not. But what do I know? I'm just a tomato can. Hold on. 5 seconds. Mm-mm-mm. Give me 5 seconds. Oh, oh Lord. Give me a second. Oh yeah. See yeah, I'm looking at it right now and oh they did me like that for real. What do I know? I'm just made. Ooh shit. Let me see. Let me see. Hmm. Ooh. You saw that lightning? Huh? Oh, it's happening now. You saw that lightning? That's the I saw the lightning up here. I'm not playing. Oh, you hear it? No, that lightning just now was crazy sharp. Wow. I'm sorry. I mean, it was. I should have came and put that thing on you. I'm all on live talking about putting that thing on. Ooh, look how niggas do, boy. How you gonna do you trip? Oh, we thought you just shut up. Like you wanted me to come over there, but then I got there, you said I'm lying. Then she was, don't you ain't putting nothing on there. Let me see. Hey, nah, I was just trying to. They don't shadow ban me again. I don't care. I'm still gonna finish talking my talk. I be seeing these niggas be stealing my videos, so a nigga stole my video, another one of my videos. He stole a video from before the Tank and Roach fight. Ain't gonna try to act like he ain't stole it. And he a racist. So I gonna smoke it. I'm gonna smoke all of them from now on. Y'all mommy in here being yeah. Y'all saw the lightning? That was me and mama. I'm the god of love. Yeah, I'm still on. I know. I know. I know. Yeah, it's a tornado going on live, and I don't even know if I'm back on live. Hey, you get that phone to see if I'm back on live, please. The other phone, mm, please. You see if it's on it for me, please. See if I'm on it, cause I think I done messed up. So I don't know if y'all just joined or whatever. I was talking trash because there's a tornado going on. A tornado. That's Thor. But anyway, it's a tornado going on. Huh? I can't talk. You start talking that talk, I got kind of like tie tongue. Okay, I'm still working. All right. So if y'all just joined, yeah, I just kind of man, I went through the whole thing of like when Shakur, well, Eddie Hearn was talking today, pretty much, and he was like,
But he's a boxing enthusiast, Shakur, and he'll fight. Obviously, he's looking for Tank.
well, not that one. Wait,
The first one is Shakur Stevenson v Jadier Herrera. Would you take that?
Yes.
Would you take that?
Yes. I mean, I think Shakur would fight anyone. I don't think he necessarily knows who Herrera is yet, but he's a he actually probably will. But he's a boxing enthusiast, Shakur, and he'll fight. Obviously, he's looking for Tank and the massive fights, but he would fight anyone.
It's obviously early to put Shakur in, but the opportunity is too big, I guess, for him.
But he's a boxing enthusiast, Shakur, and he'll fight. Obviously, he's looking for Tank and the massive fights, but he would fight. We're instructed to have certain conversations around fights for him, of which is an honour. One of those is not Gervonta Davis.
so that's I just can't get it's not making a lot of sense to me. How 1 minute he's instructing not to you gotta see that Bookie girl. Shut up. Yeah. How in one video he instructed not to make the deals, but in then one video, he wanna fight Tank. So that's what this they Gucci Lucci. Ain't no too many people on here anyway. I'm just talking truth. I'm just cool about to close out the segment. Yeah, but you ain't saw that sharp ass lightning I saw. That jumped the sharp. Somebody be sharp. But yeah, so that's my biggest thing. I just can't. Oh shoot. Yeah. So I don't know, man. That's the YTNs.
He want to be a storm chase so bad.
He gonna get his ass. Yeah, he gonna get his ass blew away. But no. So that's what I just can't get it, man. It sounds like Eddie Hearn them trying to promote Jadier Herrera versus Shakur Stevenson. Is that the next fight? And if it is, what happened? It's about to get nasty. I know. Thunder and lightning. So, well, y'all, I done did my show for the night. I kind of do these so I can make some clips. I got about 4 or 5 clips that I want to make. Yeah. Hey, man, y'all got to subscribe and y'all got to come over here and talk that talk, man. Don't be scared. Yeah, don't be scared. Hey, look, I ain't that type that be on here be like talking all crazy and all that. I don't do that. Like, I rock for real. Like, I'm a grown man. Me and a grown man having a conversation, and that's what we having. I ain't got time to be insulting you. If you start insulting me, then, you know what I'm saying? If I can't punch you, then I ain't got time. And, hey, life's too short. You feel me? But what do I know? I'm just a tomato can. I'm gonna end that with this video. Cause if you beat me up too bad,
Go home and get the gun. Damn! Go home! Run! Come on! Run!
get the gun. Run. If you beat me up too bad,
Go home and get the gun. Damn! Go home! Run! Come on! Run!
so like I ain't with the violence. Like I rock for real. I ain't with that. But nah, y'all. Hey, shout out to my boy Grim again. Right. I thought the broadcast will be. I thought it was gonna be a little more people tonight because I had like a great show. Y'all got to just go back and watch it, or I'm gonna make some clips and put them out there for y'all. But like, y'all got to pull up on time, man, so we can rock. And if not, it's whatever. But I'm gonna leave y'all on the note of my bro Grim. Oh, let me properly give him a shout out. Cause my bro Grim on Trey, I don't know. Well, if y'all want to look for some music, if y'all need some music done or something, you want to do a song with him or something. His name Dontre Blackwell on Facebook. I ain't trying to get him in, but like that's his name on Facebook, and you can kind of you could Grim, just Google him. Google GRIM, and you get, man, bro, look, let me tell you. All I did was say, hey, can you hook me up with a song for the thing? And I say, this is what it's called. We be talking about boxing, this and that. And brother straight got dang on. He was like, he said, give me, I forget how long he asked me to give him to. He was like, give me till. I forgot how long he asked me to give him. But he was like, give me till such and such. And I had a song ready for you, such and such. Like, I didn't listen, man. I didn't write none of it. I didn't give him I didn't say this our catchphrase, none of that. And the funny thing is, now I'm gonna use the catchphrase he say when he say, "This not your average podcast. This all boxing broadcast." So that's gonna be the slogan now. So like, I didn't ask him to do. No, I didn't tell him what to do. You feel me, bro? And then it was funny because he was like, when we was talking, he said, you gonna love it too. No, he said, you ain't gonna have no choice but to love it. And I was like, no, I said, however it went. But yeah, he was like, you ain't gonna have no choice but to love it. And then when I got it, I was like, oh Lord, I love it. What do I know? I'm just a tomato can. So y'all check this out, man. Go share it. And rock with my boy, man, my brother. I'm gonna show him that, like, this jump rock for real. I'm gonna show him. Like, I'm gonna make this jump rock for real. That's my dude. Yeah.
I'm the best ever. I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one can stop me. I'm the best ever. There's never been anybody beating. My style is impetuous. My defense is impregnable. And I'm just ferocious. I want your heart. I want to eat his children. Praise be to Allah.
What you want, what you need. Ready to do the stats at lightning speed. It's the All Boxing Broadcast. It's the All Boxing Broadcast. The lady can, trending up. Don't forget about Aaron sitting in the cut. Don't think it's your average podcast. It's the All Boxing Broadcast. ABB. Don't think it's your average podcast. It's the All Boxing Broadcast. ABB. Don't think it's your average podcast. It's the All Boxing Broadcast.
Welcome to All Boxing Broadcast.
Yeah, and that look. That made me say, like, oh, hey, man, I love it. I really love it. Like, y'all don't feel me. So, but anyway, this not your average podcast. This All Boxing Broadcast. Yeah. I will play this one more time before I get out of here, y'all. I don't care.
I'm the best ever. I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one can stop me. I'm the best ever. There's never been anybody beating. My style is impetuous. My defense is impregnable. And I'm just ferocious. I want your heart. I want to eat his children. Praise be to Allah.
What you want, what you need. Ready to do the stats at lightning speed. It's the All Boxing Broadcast. It's the All Boxing Broadcast. The lady can, trending up. Don't forget about Aaron sitting in the cut. Don't think it's your average podcast. It's the All Boxing Broadcast. ABB. Don't think it's your average podcast. It's the All Boxing Broadcast. ABB. Don't think it's your average podcast. It's the All Boxing Broadcast.
Welcome to All Boxing Broadcast.
Don't think this your average podcast. This All Boxing Broadcast. Yeah. Hey. So tomorrow night, I got to start talking about the fights that's coming up this week. I haven't been talking about any of the fights that are coming up this week. But don't think this your average podcast. This All Boxing Broadcast. Hey man, y'all, we out. And I'm gonna give y'all a song one more time. On the way out. Yeah.
I'm the best ever. I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one can stop me. I'm the best ever. There's never been anybody beat me. My style is impetuous. My defense is impregnable. And I'm just ferocious. I want your heart. I want to eat his children. Praise be to Allah.
What you want, what you need. Ready to do the stats at lightning speed. It's the All Boxing Broadcast. It's the All Boxing Broadcast. The lady can, trending up. Don't forget about Aaron sitting in the cut. Don't think it's your average podcast. It's the All Boxing Broadcast. ABB, 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 ABB. Don't think it's your average podcast. It's the All Boxing Broadcast. ABB, 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 ABB. Don't think it's your average podcast. It's the All Boxing Broadcast.
Welcome to All Boxing Broadcast.